Welcome to your ILTV news team with your lead anchor Matt Goldman, sports with Logan Ratick and Jeremiah Leventhal, strange news with Andrew Wolff, weather with Alex Metzman, question of the day with Gabe Raskin, and of course our camp life coordinators Allie Berkowitz and Jake Cook. Together, we are ILTV.
Good morning, Perlman. Have you lost weight? I'm Matthew Goldman, and welcome to ILTV, your source for all your news on AZA BBGN, the movement at ILTC 2012. Let's get started. Let's see what's going on around camp with the committees. We now go to Jake Cook and Allie Berkowitz to see what the committees are doing now.
ILTV exclusive interview here, and what is your name?
Julia Eggert.
And what committee are you in?
ILTC presents.
What have you guys been doing in committee so far?
Well, we all broke up into groups and we're all doing specific things for the program ILTC presents coming up.
What's your first impression of ILTC when you got here?
Well, I thought that it was really cool and I was excited to meet new people, but I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I didn't know what to expect, but yeah.
What was your favorite program so far, Julia?
I really liked the program with the hypnotizing people because it was so cool and so funny, and I literally dropped on the floor of laughter. It was the funniest thing ever.
So funny.
Yeah.
Thank you for this interview, Julia. ILTV News.
This is ILTV with an exclusive interview. What is your name and what committee are you on?
My name is Emily Nasir and I am in the Shabbat committee.
So what have you guys planned so far?
So far we've picked a theme for Shabbat and we split into different groups and worked on Friday night, Saturday morning, and Havdalah, and we're discussing what the Shabbat atmosphere is going to do and what kind of services we're going to do in relating to our theme.
Can we possibly have an inside scoop on what the theme is?
No, it might have something to do with the ILTC theme.
Ooh, very interesting, very interesting. So what was your first impression of ILTC?
My first impression was that I'm going to learn a lot from it. I'm going to be able to take a lot back to my region, and then I'm going to make a lot of friends.
And what's your favorite memory so far?
So far, my favorite memory was the hypnotist.
Yes. Well,
Definitely.
Thank you for interviewing with us.
Thank you for interviewing me.
What committee are you in, Ryan?
I'm in the evening program committee.
What have you guys been working on so far?
Well, so far we gathered up as a group at the very beginning, and from there we split up into subcommittees planning each their own various programs that will be scattered along ILTC for everyone to participate in.
That's very interesting, Ryan. Now, Ryan, what was your first impression of ILTC?
I've heard many stories about ILTC from, kids that I met along the way, people from my own region, people from my own chapter. So I was very excited, yet I still didn't know exactly what to expect. So when I got here, I was dumbfounded by how overwhelming it is and how kind of at home I already feel, even though it's only really the, second full day here. So it's kind of an indescribable place, Camp Perlman.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
This is here with Ryan Deschel and Allie Berkowitz.
Thank you for having me.
ILTV News here with an exclusive interview. What is your name and what group are you in?
I'm Connor Sosnoff. I'm in song leading.
And what are you guys currently doing in your committees?
We are currently going over what you should always keep in mind when you're song leading. How to do it effectively.
What was your first impression of ILTC?
My first impression of ILTC was that it's so awesome. It's really cool.
And
really
what has your favorite thing been so far?
My favorite thing so far, probably, I like the song leading groups. It's fun.
That's great. Thank you for the interview.
Yeah, thank you. Cool.
Thanks, guys. Now we go to your dashingly good-looking coordinator, Alex Metzman, with your weather.
Thanks, Matt. It's a beautiful Thursday here in Lake Como, Pennsylvania. It's currently about 85 degrees outside. We expect the high to be around 88. Tonight it's going down to about 64, so just be aware. It's going to be some beautiful stars out, so if you get out to stargaze, it's a brilliant idea. Tomorrow it's going to be partially cloudy with a high of 91, so it's going to get real high. Make sure you dress appropriately. And that's it for weather. I'm Alex. Back to you, Matt.
Thanks, Alex. Now we turn to Logan and Jeremiah with your sports update.
Thanks, Matt. Hey, ILTC. Welcome to Sports Desk, the segment that keeps you up to date with the promising Jewish athletes of tomorrow. I'm Logan Ratick.
And I'm Jeremiah Leventhal. Let's go straight to the action. Here we have Eli, attempting to be the first Jew ever to attempt to touch net.
Oh, I did it!
Wow, he must be eating those eggs.
Out on the court, SJR took on CVR in what was a hard-fought battle. Evan Herron took matters into his own hands, taking Dave Gaizler to town with a pretty fade. Here's Sam Shapiro looking to drive, but with 8 turnovers, it is questionable which team he was playing for.
We did happen to see Adam Beanstalk slip him a $5 bill before the game. Investigations are underway.
Despite not having any footage of them scoring, CVR knocked off top-seeded SJR by a final of 80-49. Here are the 2 co-MVPs after the game.
You guys played well against SJR today. What was the key to your success?
SJR came out very aggressive. They actually built up an early lead, and me and Sam talked a little bit, and we knew we had to come back strong. Sam hit a couple key threes. I was driving hard to the lane. We really put in a lot of effort in the second part of the game, and we came away with a victory. So,
I have to say, Dave boxed out really hard in the paint, came up with a lot of great boards. He was out rebounding that other guy they had. So, it was great effort. And good teamwork led us to the win.
Outside of Camp Perlman, Spain and Portugal faced off in the Euro Cup, with Spain winning on PKs. Next up is the undefeated ILTC Strikers. Here's a sneak peek of what the ILTC participants have in store.
Work it, make it, do it, makes us harder, better, faster, stronger.
That don't kill me, can only make me stronger. I need you to hurry up now, cause I can't wait much longer. I know I got to be right now, cause I can't get much stronger. Man, I've been...
In other news, the second team to announce their selection in the upcoming NBA draft is the Philadelphia 76ers. With the 5th pick, they have decided to go with hometown hero Evan Herron, also known as the AI without dreads. When we asked the pompous prospect for a comment, he responded rather humbly.
It's not unexpected. That's the highest that it could be. So came out of high school, that's what we do.
Until next Hofish, I'm Jeremiah Leventhal.
And I'm Logan Ratick.
And we are Sports Desk. Back to you, Matt.
Thanks, Logan and Jeremiah. Now, it appears that we're experiencing some extreme weather conditions, so now we go back to our coordinator, Alex Metzman, with your weather update.
Thanks, Matt. Hey, it's Alex. I know I said it was supposed to be sunny earlier, but there's a very good chance it could be raining right now. So grab your umbrellas and back to you, Matt.
Thanks, Alex. Now to Ali Berkowitz with an interview with our ILTC director, Gary.
ILTV exclusive interview here with Gary Levin. Gary, what is your position here at ILTC?
I'm the director of ILTC this year.
And what do you think of the participants this year?
Actually, the participants are phenomenal. I really like interacting with them, talking with them. They're really the core of building AZA and BBG, the team movement of BBYO.
Really? And what are you looking forward to for the next 2 weeks?
The teens right now are actually in committees, and they're actually planning their components of ILTC, and I'm really excited to go to a lot of the programs, work with the teams who are leading Shabbat. I think it's going to be really exciting.
Thank you so much, Gabe, for this exclusive interview. ILTV News here.
Thanks, Ali. Now we go to Gabe Raskin with your question of the day.
Thanks, Matt. I'm Gabe Raskin, and today's question of the day is, if you could be any staff member, who would it be and why?
I would want to be Happy because her voice is perfect and she can play guitar.
What's up, guys? My name is Mitchell Morris. If I could be anyone on the staff, it'd be Rabbi Drew, so I could have some sick knowledge about Judaism.
I would be Jordan Katz because he's just the coolest guy I know, and he just looks amazing. He's just a great guy, a great leader, and he likes Michigan. I'm from Michigan.
Me too. Adam Quigley.
I would want to be Eric Humker because I want to go facial hair. He has a solid amount.
The ILTC staff member that I would want to be is Emily Hunker because she is one of my past regional Nasias and I've looked up to her throughout my years in BBYO and I'm so excited to spend this summer with her.
Alright, if I could be any staff member, I'd be Josh Melker because he was my CLTC coordinator and he's here and he is awesome.
We would be Happy Hoffman because she's so smiley and so happy and she has an amazing singing voice.
I would be Eric Hunker because then I would be a boss. I'd be Happy because I wish I could sing like her.
I would be Dave because he's the coolest person on the planet.
If I could be any ILTC staff member, I would be Josh Melker because I wouldn't have to do anything and everybody would still think I'm the coolest person alive, which is true because I'm Josh Melker.
Thanks, Gabe. From all of us here at Channel 88 News and ILTV, thanks for watching. Stay classy, Lake Como.